Ready? They'll jump any ticket they want. The gates are back now racing. Pro Consent off the inside, the first of them into stride. War God gathered pace. Peppy Jack, Laurentinio also driving forward, searching for the front. Weapon Sun's going to lob right behind those there and into the box seat early. Drifting back after the start, Pro Consent from Downforce. Now Resort Man ridden right back in the field here, joined and passed around them by Trade Talk. Pretentious Chant not to be missed is back there, and so is Giraffe. As they settle at the 900, over on the inside, Laurentinio led the way. 3/4 clear, Peppy Jack. War God is up running third, and over on the outside is Weapon Sun, who's travelling full of running. A length and a half off those. Downforce, Pro Consent around them. The Geraldton Visitor, Trade Talk, then Resort Man, Pretentious Chant. Not to be missed is on the outside of the favourite, coming up to the home turn, and still whipping them in is Giraffe. 450 metres out. Laurentinio snuck a length and a half clear, tracked up off the fence by War God. Weapon Sun pulling around the back of Peppy Jack now, sets after the leader. So does Downforce, Trade Talk. Pro Consent further back, so's Resort Man. Laurentinio though at the 200, he's certainly flying. 2 lengths clear, Weapon Sun. Downforce now, Resort Man starts to give chase to Laurentinio. Laurentinio's in front. Down the outside, Resort Man. The post coming too late for the fave. Laurentinio all the way. Laurentinio has won from the fast finishing Resort Man. Behind them, Downforce in a tight mix for third. Weapon Sun not to be missed, also made up many lengths. Behind them then, Pro Consent, War God, Pretentious Chant, Peppy Jack, Trade Talker back there, and also in their company, Giraffe. Great push, Lockie Taylor. Take a bow, son. Gave everyone the lead. Laurentinio, 14.90, 2.70. Pinches this. Resort Man giving chase. Downforce in third placing, 2.49 and 8, those numbers, 2.498. And our man in the yard can certainly doff his cap. Great tip. Certainly, if you were prepared to go with the yard mail, you took the $14 and you said, bugger the odds on, we're not having any of that. And he's done it exactly how Lockie forecast it would turn out. Laurentinio beats Resort Man. Downforce third, a long neck, a length and a half margins in 1:22.75. So he had them rocking and rolling. 34.86 is that last 600 there. And Lachdar Romilly for Jimmy Taylor on the demerit 7-year-old has ridden a peach in front. And I think Chris and he, well, Chris certainly might have had not so much to say to Lachdar when he got jammed up in on the fence inside of him earlier on today, and now he's had to try and chase him down. He might have a bit more to say after that. But anyway, Laurentinio, too good here. Raced by S.W. Wallace, R. McDonald, D-Man, S. Colgate, G. McCardle and G. Wright. M. Wallace by demerit from Tribal Secret. He's racked up his 8th win today in 44 runs with Lachdar Romilly in the saddle. Resort Man by Helmet from Stravine, Chris Parnham for the Michael Lane stable, and Downforce, who's by Snippet Son from Fiorentina, Steve Parnham and Neville Parnham. Well, the next on the card, the Stork Technical Services handicaps over 2200, 9 and 15 are both out, Hyperspace and also Wee Ripper. As we go down now to Brittany Taylor, she's about to join her father Jim, who prepares the winner. But I think it's the son who's somewhere lingering in the shadows that should be the one taking a bow with his great tip to anyone that was prepared to take that tip in race number 6.
Yes, he was. He was confident in his chances. Laurentinio's been going nicely at home, but Dad, you made the decision after how many hard runs he'd been having just to give him a little bit of time in the paddock, the reason between the spacing between runs. You must be feeling really justified in that decision.
Yeah, definitely, Brittany. He sort of had those 3 hard runs in a row and we just give him a week, freshen up, and he's done very well. But we didn't actually, I didn't think he'd beat Resort Man, but Lockie made a plan last night that he'll try and, when the horse outside him doesn't get around the corner, we'll drop the bit before the corner. If Lucky could sneak away, and it's worked.
Are you pleased with just how Lucky was able to ride to those instructions as well?
He's beyond his years, actually, Lucky. He's probably like having a claim, a jockey with a claim. You know, getting the 2 kilos is great value, and he just does everything exactly how you told him. What I told him, he did to the letter.
If I told you a couple of years ago that Laurentinho would be winning multiple races on a Saturday, would have you believed me?
No, we did sell him for that reason because we thought he was only a midweek horse, and lucky enough, Murray and his partners bought him on my advice, and he's turned the corner.
Well, sometimes they just take a little bit of time. Well done.
Thanks, Brittany.
Jim Taylor there after the victory of Laurentinho, who has just got better and better with age, like a fine wine. Scott is going to catch up with Lucky.
Just in a little moment, Britt, we're just on the scales here, and we'll just wait. So Britt will see it's 2, 4, 9 and 8 at the moment here, and Lakhdar Rumley is just heading over to the second set of scales, and we'll get a second opinion, I think, at the moment, Britt. That's the way we're looking at it here, but so far we're yet to get correct weight. He'll jump on that second set of scales, and then we might see if we can get a word, but we'll let Chief Steward Brad Lewis do his job first before we jump in there and have a word to Lakhdar Rumley here after the victory of Laurentinho. Now it's going to have a bit of a discussion here, I think, Britt, on whether or not he has weighed incorrectly. So we might just have a bit of comment.
That's okay. We'll leave it there then. Laurentinho taking out the race. Oh, no, we've got the tick of approval from Brad Lewis. We're okay.
Grab Lucky, we'll turn around. We've got the tick of approval with the weight. Lucky, what were the instructions today from Jimmy?
Try to go forward, and one forward, try to ease a little bit, and took off around 500. Let him go in his pace and let them catch me.
Looks like a really nice horse too, who does exactly what you ask him.
Yeah, because the horse was quick enough, got the spot, and he was pulling a little bit, but once I start to make him relax, he did respond to it, and once I start oxing him, he just keep on going.
Now I know there's been a lot of conjecture about when you have to go home. Can you update us on how long we get to keep you?
I even don't know about it. Maybe a couple of months more, or not know.
Any time is good time. Congratulations, Lucky.
Thank you.
There's Lakhdar Rumley after being victorious there on Laurentinho, taking out race number 6.